സ്കൈമാർക്ക് എഡ്യൂക്കേഷനും MediaOneഉം ചേർന്ന് നടത്തുന്ന വെബിനാറിലേക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും സ്വാഗതം. ഇതൊരു വിദേശ പഠനവുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട സെമിനാറാണ്. വിദേശത്ത് നിന്ന് ഒരു ഡിഗ്രിയോ PGയോ ഇന്നത്തെ കുട്ടികളുടെ ഏറ്റവും വലിയ ഒരു സ്വപ്നമാണ്. അവർക്ക് ഒരുപാട് കൺസേണുകൾ ഉണ്ട്. അതിൽ ഏത് യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റി സെലക്ട് ചെയ്യണം, അതിനു മുമ്പ് ഏത് രാജ്യത്താവണം, നമ്മുടെ വിദേശ പഠനത്തിന് നമ്മൾ പോകുന്ന രാജ്യം ഏതാവണം, അവിടെ തന്നെ ഏത് കോഴ്സ് സെലക്ട് ചെയ്യണം, ഏത് യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റി സെലക്ട് ചെയ്യണം, മറ്റു വിസ പ്രൊസീജിയറുകൾ എങ്ങനെയാണ്, അവിടെ എത്തിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പാർട്ട് ടൈം ജോബ് കിട്ടുമോ, സ്കോളർഷിപ്പ് കിട്ടുമോ, അങ്ങനെ നിരവധി കൺസേണുകളാണ് വിദേശ പഠനത്തിന് ഒരുക്കുന്ന ഒരു കുട്ടിയെ സംബന്ധിച്ച് അവർക്ക് മുമ്പിലും രക്ഷിതാക്കൾക്ക് മുമ്പിലും ഉള്ളത്. ഇത്തരം കാര്യങ്ങൾ, അതായത് ഒരു വിദ്യാർത്ഥിക്കോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ രക്ഷിതാവിനോ വിദേശ പഠനവുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ടുണ്ടാവുന്ന ഇത്തരം സംശയങ്ങളൊക്കെ അഡ്രസ്സ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് അവരുടെ കൂടെ ഇതിന്റെ ഓരോ ഘട്ടത്തിലും, പഠനവുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ടുള്ള ഓരോ ഘട്ടത്തിലും കൂടെ നിൽക്കുന്ന ഈ രംഗത്ത് പ്രവർത്തിക്കുന്ന ഒരു കൺസൾട്ടൻസിയാണ് സ്കൈമാർക്ക് എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ. സ്കൈമാർക്ക് എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ 2010 മുതൽ ഈ രംഗത്ത് തങ്ങളുടെ പ്രവർത്തനം നടത്തിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. വിദേശ രാജ്യങ്ങളിലെ പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് UK, ജർമ്മനി, കാനഡ, ഓസ്ട്രേലിയ എന്നിവിടങ്ങളിലെ ഒരുപാട് യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റികളുമായിട്ട് ടൈപ്പ് ഉണ്ട്. 2010 മുതൽ ഇത്തരം യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റികളിലേക്കൊക്കെ കേരളത്തിൽ നിന്നുള്ള വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾക്ക് വേണ്ടിയിട്ടുള്ള വിദേശ പഠനവുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട എല്ലാ സഹായവും, സ്കോളർഷിപ്പ്, പാർട്ട് ടൈം ജോലി അടക്കമുള്ള എല്ലാ സഹായവും സ്കൈമാർക്കിന്റെ ഭാഗത്തു നിന്ന് ഉണ്ടാവുന്നുണ്ട്. നമുക്ക് വെബിനാറിലേക്ക് കടക്കുന്നതിന് മുമ്പായിട്ട് സ്കൈമാർക്ക് എഡ്യൂക്കേഷന് വേണ്ടി MediaOne തയ്യാറാക്കിയ ഒരു പ്രൊഫൈൽ വീഡിയോ ഉണ്ട്. അതൊന്ന് കണ്ടതിന് ശേഷം നമുക്ക് വെബിനാറിലേക്ക് കടക്കാവുന്നതാണ്.
കഴിവിനും മാർക്കിനും താല്പര്യത്തിനും അനുസരിച്ചുള്ള കോഴ്സുകൾ തിരഞ്ഞെടുക്കുക എന്നതാണ് വിദേശ പഠനത്തിന് തയ്യാറെടുക്കുന്ന വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾ അഭിമുഖീകരിക്കുന്ന ഏറ്റവും വലിയ വെല്ലുവിളി. ആ സ്വപ്നങ്ങളിലേക്ക് പറക്കാൻ അവർക്ക് അതത് രംഗത്തെ വിദഗ്ധരുടെ പരിശീലനവും നിർദ്ദേശവും ആവശ്യമാണ്. വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളുടെ A to Z കാര്യങ്ങൾ കൃത്യമായി മനസ്സിലാക്കി കൂടെ നിൽക്കുന്നു എന്നതാണ് ഈ രംഗത്തെ മറ്റ് വിദേശ കൺസൾട്ടൻസികളിൽ നിന്നും സ്കൈമാർക്ക് എഡ്യൂക്കേഷനെ വ്യത്യസ്തമാക്കുന്നത്.
യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റി സെലക്ഷൻ, ഇന്റർവ്യൂ, സ്കോളർഷിപ്പ്, വിസ, താമസം, പാർട്ട് ടൈം ജോലി തുടങ്ങി നിരവധി കടമ്പകൾ കടന്നാൽ മാത്രമേ വിദേശ പഠനത്തിനൊരുങ്ങുന്ന ഒരു വിദ്യാർത്ഥിക്ക് തന്റെ സ്വപ്നം സാക്ഷാത്കരിക്കാനാവുകയുള്ളൂ. ഡിഗ്രിക്കായാലും PGക്കായാലും ഇനി പഠനം വിദേശത്ത് എന്നാഗ്രഹിക്കുന്ന വിദ്യാർത്ഥിക്കൊപ്പം ലക്ഷ്യത്തിലെത്തുന്നതുവരെയുള്ള ഓരോ പടവുകളിലും കൂടെ നിൽക്കുകയാണ് കോഴിക്കോട് ആസ്ഥാനമായി പ്രവർത്തിക്കുന്ന സ്കൈമാർക്ക് എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ.
സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് നമ്മൾ അപ്രോച്ച് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട് എന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അവരുടെ ആപ്ലിക്കേഷൻ എടുക്കുന്നത് മുതൽ അവരുടെ വിസ പ്രൊസീജിയേഴ്സ് കഴിഞ്ഞ് സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റിയിൽ എത്തി ഫ്ലൈ ചെയ്ത് അവർക്ക് അവിടുന്ന് BRP കളക്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നത് വരെയുള്ള പ്രൊസീജിയേഴ്സിൽ നമ്മൾ ഒരു എൻഡ് ടു എൻക്രിപ്ഷൻ പോലെ നമ്മൾ നല്ല രീതിയിൽ സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ട് നമുക്ക് അതിനായിട്ടൊരു സെപ്പറേറ്റ് വിങ് വരെയുണ്ട്.
ഏത് രാജ്യത്ത് പഠിക്കും, ഏത് യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റി തിരഞ്ഞെടുക്കും, യോഗ്യതയ്ക്കനുസരിച്ചുള്ള ഇഷ്ടമുള്ള കോഴ്സ് എങ്ങനെ തിരഞ്ഞെടുക്കും തുടങ്ങി വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളുടെ എല്ലാ ആശങ്കകളെയും ആദ്യം നീക്കി കൃത്യമായ ഉത്തരം നേടിക്കൊടുക്കും 24 മണിക്കൂറും എന്തിനും കൂടെ നിൽക്കുന്ന സ്കൈമാർക്കിലെ കൗൺസിലർമാർ.
UK നമുക്ക് ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് അപ് ടു 5 lakh വരെ സ്കോളർഷിപ്പ് കിട്ടുന്നുണ്ട്. നമ്മുടെ അലുമിനി എക്സലൻസ് സ്കോളർഷിപ്സ് ഉണ്ട്, ഇന്റർനാഷണൽ എക്സലൻസ് സ്കോളർഷിപ്പ്, അലുമിനി ഇന്റർനാഷണൽ അലുമിനി സ്കോളർഷിപ്സ്, ഇതുപോലെയുള്ള സ്കോളർഷിപ്പിൽ നമുക്ക് ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് 5 lakh വരെ സ്റ്റുഡൻസിന് സ്കോളർഷിപ്പ് അവൈലബിൾ ആണ്. ഇനിയിപ്പോൾ കാനഡയുടെ കേസ് എടുക്കുകയാണെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിലും നമുക്ക് ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് പ്രൊവിൻഷ്യൽ ഗവൺമെൻറ് സ്കോളർഷിപ്പുകളും കോമൺവെൽത്ത് സ്കോളർഷിപ്സും ഒക്കെ ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് ഒരു 20,000 CAD വരെ സ്റ്റുഡൻസിന് എന്ത് വരുന്നുണ്ട്, സ്കോളർഷിപ്പ് അവൈലബിൾ ആയിട്ട് കിട്ടുന്നുണ്ട്. സോ ഇതിൻ്റെ എല്ലാം ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ് അറിയാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് നമ്മൾ സ്കൈമാർക്കിന് തന്നെ സ്പെഷ്യൽ വിങ് ഉണ്ട്.
ഫീസിൽ 100% സ്കോളർഷിപ്പ് മുതൽ ലക്ഷങ്ങൾ ഫീസ് ഇളവ് കിട്ടുന്ന യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റികൾ വരെ വിവിധ രാജ്യങ്ങളിലായുണ്ട്. അത്തരം കാര്യങ്ങൾ ക്രോഡീകരിക്കാനായി ഒരു സ്പെഷ്യൽ ഡെസ്ക് ഉണ്ട് സ്കൈമാർക്കിന്.
അതിനകത്തുള്ള പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട കാര്യം എന്താ വെച്ചാൽ കമ്മ്യൂണിക്കേഷനാണ്. അപ്പം ഈ ഒരു പ്രോസസ്സിനിടയിൽ ആ വിദ്യാർത്ഥിക്ക് എല്ലാ കുട്ടിക്ക് ഒരുപാട് സംശയങ്ങളുണ്ടാവും, കുട്ടിക്കും പാരൻസിനൊക്കെ. അപ്പോൾ അതിനകത്തൊക്കെ വിളിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ കമ്മ്യൂണിക്കേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാനും അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അവർക്ക് അവരെ ക്വറീസ് ജനറേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാനോ ഇടാനൊക്കെ പറ്റിയൊരു സിസ്റ്റം തന്നെ പ്രോപ്പറായിട്ട് നമ്മൾ ഡെവലപ്പ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്.
വിദേശ പഠനത്തിനൊരുങ്ങുന്ന കുട്ടികൾ പലപ്പോഴും ഇന്റർവ്യൂകളിലാണ് പരാജയപ്പെട്ടു പോകുന്നത്. അഭിമുഖങ്ങളെ നേരിടാനുള്ള പരിശീലനം നൽകാനും ഇവർക്കൊരു ടീം തന്നെയുണ്ട്. കുട്ടികളിലെ ആത്മവിശ്വാസം വളർത്തി ഇന്റർവ്യൂവിൽ മികച്ച പെർഫോമൻസ് കാഴ്ചവെക്കാൻ ഈ വിങ് കുട്ടികളെ സഹായിക്കും.
അവർക്ക് ഓൾറെഡി ഇംഗ്ലീഷിൽ നല്ല നോളജ് ഉണ്ട്, പക്ഷെ അവർക്ക് അത് എക്സ്പ്രസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല. കാരണം ഒരു പേഴ്സൺ പുറത്തുനിന്ന് ചോദിക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ, സപ്പോസ് ഞാൻ തന്നെയാണെങ്കിൽ പുറത്ത് പോയിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഇൻ്റർവ്യൂവിനാണെങ്കിൽ എന്നോട് ചോദിക്കുമ്പോൾ എനിക്കത് എക്സ്പ്രസ് ചെയ്യാനുള്ള നോളജ് ഇല്ല. എനിക്ക് ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് എല്ലാം അറിയാൻ പറ്റും, പക്ഷേ എന്തിനാ അത് എക്സ്പ്രസ് ചെയ്യാൻ എനിക്ക് പറ്റിക്കോളുന്നില്ല. അപ്പോൾ അത് മുൻകൂട്ടി കണ്ടുകൊണ്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യുന്നത്, ഈ ക്രെഡിബിലിറ്റി ഇൻ്റർവ്യൂ 1-to-1 കൗൺസിലിംഗ് ആയിട്ട് നമുക്കൊരു സെപ്പറേറ്റ് ടീം തന്നെ വർക്കൗട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്.
UK, ജർമ്മനി, കാനഡ തുടങ്ങിയ രാജ്യങ്ങളിൽ വിദേശ പഠനം സ്വപ്നം കാണുന്നവർക്ക് കാലതാമസമില്ലാതെ യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റി ഓഫർ ലെറ്റർ ലഭ്യമാക്കാനും വിസ ലഭിക്കാനും വിദേശത്തെത്തിയതിനു ശേഷം എയർപോർട്ട് പിക്കപ്പ്, സുരക്ഷിതമായ താമസം, പാർട്ട് ടൈം ജോലി എന്നിവയും സ്കൈമാർക്ക് എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ ഉറപ്പുവരുത്തുന്നു.
എയർപോർട്ട് പിക്കപ്പ് മുതൽ യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റിയിലെ എൻറോൾമെൻറ്റ്, അതേപോലെ തന്നെ അക്കോമഡേഷൻ, അതേപോലെ തന്നെ അവിടുത്തെ പാർട്ട് ടൈം ജോലി, അത് ഏത് രാജ്യത്താണെങ്കിലും, അതായത് UK ആണെങ്കിലും കാനഡ ആണെങ്കിലും ജർമ്മനി ആണെങ്കിലും ഈ രാജ്യങ്ങളിൽ നമുക്ക് ഡെഡിക്കേറ്റഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു സ്റ്റാഫ് വിങ് വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്.
കേരളത്തിൽ 4 ബ്രാഞ്ചുകളിലായി 50-ലേറെ വരുന്ന വിദഗ്ധരായ കൗൺസിലർമാരാണ് സ്കൈമാർക്കിന്റെ ശക്തി. ഇവരെ കൂടാതെ വിദേശത്തെത്തുന്ന കുട്ടികളുടെ കാര്യങ്ങൾ നോക്കാനായി അതത് രാജ്യങ്ങളിൽ കോർഡിനേറ്റർമാരും സ്കൈമാർക്കിനുണ്ട്. ബിസിനസ് ഡെസ്ക്, MediaOne.
Hi, welcome all. Yes, let's start our webinar session, and I would like to invite Ms. Vidhi Mistry, Roehampton University Student Recruitment Head. Hi, ma'am.
Sorry, I got muted. I'm sorry. My name is Vidhi Mistry, and I am the Head of Operations for All International at the University of Roehampton. I am delighted to be here, and it's always a pleasure to speak with the students, to see you all virtually or whether face to face. Last week we had a lot of students come onto campus, so we could meet a lot of students in person. So today I think we'll be talking a little bit about the University of Roehampton, about the scholarships that we have in place, and then I will hand it over to the counselors, who will then help you with the application process and any other questions or queries that you might have. Now, we all know that University of Roehampton is very popular, not just in India, internationally, because of various reasons. Whether it's the location, Roehampton is known as London's campus university because of its location being in London, Southwest London, and of course having a beautiful 54-acre parkland campus, right? And that's not it. Roehampton is also very popular for its teaching and its academic offerings. We have a wide range of courses available for both undergraduate and postgraduate. Most of the courses are available with a 1-year placement, which is beneficial for all the students so that they get work experience, they get that exposure. Apart from that, we have exciting scholarships of up to £4,000. We have early bird discounts. We have music scholarship, alumni discounts, sports scholarships, full fee discounts, and a lot which can support a lot of international students financially. Again, apart from all of this, academic offerings we've discussed, scholarships we've discussed, we have so many facilities available on our own campus, whether it's the award-winning library or whether it's the students' union, coffee shops, accommodation, everything is on the campus itself. So it's a one-stop shop for all international students. You need not go outside the campus for anything. So 54-acre parkland campus with a lot of academic departments, with a lot of activities for the students and a lot of facilities for international students available on our own campus. And I'm also proud to say that the University of Roehampton has a rich history in education. They've been providing higher education since 180 years now. And Roehampton was the first university to provide higher education to women. So just imagine you'll be a part of a university with rich culture and heritage. Along with that, you will be in the most modern city, which is London. London is one of the best cities, right? So you get to enjoy the best of both worlds. That is a traditional university campus, and of course, the modern environment being in.
Priyasha, കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ Priyasha? Priyasha.
What I'm going to do now is I have a short video to play, which is recorded by the students talking about the University of Roehampton, which will actually help you understand about the university in detail. The video has audio, so don't worry. Let me quickly share my screen and show you the video of the university. See my screen? Is my screen? Thumbs up? Great. So I'm going to play this video. It's a short video, so just enjoy.
Hola.
Hello.
Sawasdee-ka. Привет.
Namaskar.
Hi, hi.
أهلين. Ni hao.
Studying abroad was always one of my biggest dreams. Every person should experience living somewhere else outside of their country.
Get to meet so many new people, and you get to learn about other cultures.
When I was looking at universities, I came across Roehampton. I saw that it had this beautiful campus. I knew we were still in the middle of London, yet you had trees, you had squirrels everywhere.
London and the hustle and bustle of the city is right in your backyard.
There is like an interesting mix of people that go here. Some of my really good friends, one is from Zambia, the other one's from Peru. I'm from India. I'm very happy with the quality of lectures. They're very thought-provoking. It makes you think and question a lot.
If there's something you need help with, they're always there to guide you.
English is not my first language, but there's a lot of academic people that help you with your English.
They're all professionals in what they do. They know what they're doing, so it's actually really great to learn from them.
When I moved here, it was difficult for me to get used to the tube and the buses, but in the end, I got used to it. You won't get lost here. A lot of people would help you. I didn't feel like a foreigner here. I felt like I'm home.
To be a Londoner, it doesn't matter the color of your skin, your religion. You're a Londoner as soon as you're in London.
When you're new, I think one of the things that people feel is the need to socialize, and others feel the same. So it becomes very easy to make friends.
So far, I've made many friends from different countries. I feel like I have a family here.
They offer so many different social activities to have.
Dance society.
Football team. I'm part of Roehampton. That means that we grow vegetables on campus and it's all grown by the students. We sow the seeds and then we harvest them and actually sell them. For me, it relaxes me and it's a fun way to meet people.
There's a lot of societies here in Roehampton. I'm sure everyone will find their own area of interest here.
My favorite part about the Roehampton campus is it's really serene and peaceful. You kind of forget that you're in one of the biggest cities in the world.
I really enjoy having a cup of coffee or a snack with a friend between lectures.
The library here is actually pretty awesome. It is a great place to study because there are quiet areas, there are computer suites that you can go and do your research work, and there's always someone to help you out. My favorite things in London is culture, people, museums are free.
It's fascinating.
I did the London Eye. You get such a wonderful view of this Tower Bridge. Westminster parks are my absolute favorite.
It's so historical, so old, yet at the same time it's so new, so young, so vibrant.
You're just completely surrounded by people from all over the world.
Sorry, I just got stopped.
So, ma'am, video is not playing properly.
It has been life-changing to study abroad.
Cannot
It's
see anything.
scary
It's
to
coming on the
for
screen.
yourself for the first time, do your own laundry, but once you've managed it, it's actually a really great feeling to know that you're independent.
One of the things that I did learn is not to judge a book by the cover, and being in a diverse atmosphere like this kind of helped me meet people as they come.
Masalama.
Goodbye.
Adios.
再见，ลาก่อนค่ะ
I think amazing video, right? Talking about the University of Roehampton, what the students. Couple of things that I would like to mention. Roehampton is very hustle and bustle, but did you see the campus was so peaceful? That's the best part about the university. It's very serene, very peaceful. It's not just business management, but a range of courses available, whether you want to become a journalist, a lawyer, clinical nutrition, everything is available. So based on your choice, you can select what that is available. I'm sorry, I talk softly. I cannot yell, and you have to be on mute. Great, thank you so much. So that is my university. Students, please. Thank you so much. So we have multiple entry points. We have a January intake, which is active right now with a lot of courses available for both postgraduate and undergraduate. The next intake is the April intake, and of course, after April will be the September intake. For more information about the courses, you can always go onto our website and check for which intake, which course is being run. You can also get in touch with your counselor who will help you with your admissions and application. I think I keep it short for the Roehampton's introduction, and we'll let you all ask any questions that you might have. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much for your valuable time.
Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting.
Thanks, ma'am.
Thank you. Is it okay if I jump off?
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And students, I look forward to seeing you on campus and welcoming you on campus for the upcoming intakes. Thank you and goodbye.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, hi. I'm Safa, Senior Student Counselor from Skymark Education. So UK എന്നുള്ള നമ്മുടെ എല്ലാവരുടെയും ഒരു ഡെസ്റ്റിനേഷൻ ആണ് അല്ലേ? ലൈക്ക് ഇപ്പോ ഡിഗ്രി കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ചെയ്തുള്ള സ്റ്റുഡൻസ്, അതുപോലെ +2 കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് നമ്മൾ അബ്രോഡ് സ്റ്റഡി സ്വപ്നം കാണുന്ന സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് എല്ലാം ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് നോക്കിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന ഒരു പോപ്പുലർ സ്റ്റഡി ഡെസ്റ്റിനേഷൻ ആണ് UK എന്നത്. സോ എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ UK നമ്മുടെ ഒരു പോപ്പുലർ സ്റ്റഡി ഡെസ്റ്റിനേഷൻ ആവുന്നത്? സോ അതിലെ കുറച്ച് കാര്യങ്ങൾ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യാനാണ് നമ്മളിപ്പോ പോകുന്നത്. സോ ഫസ്റ്റ് ചെക്ക് ചെയ്യുവാണെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നമ്മളുടെ മോസ്റ്റ് ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് സ്പീക്കിംഗ് കൺട്രി, ഇത്രയും തന്നെ എഡ്യൂക്കേഷണൽ എക്സ്പ്ലോറേഷൻ തരുന്നൊരു ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് സ്പീക്കിംഗ് കൺട്രി വേറെ ഇല്ല എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. ഏറ്റവും പഴക്കമുള്ള, അതായത് ഏറ്റവും ഓൾഡസ്റ്റ് യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റീസ് എല്ലാം ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് സിറ്റുവേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് UK-യിലാണ്. QS വേൾഡ് റാങ്ക് എടുത്തു നോക്കുവാണെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ടോപ്പ് ലിസ്റ്റിലുള്ള ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് 9 യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റീസ് എല്ലാം ലിസ്റ്റഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ളത് UK യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റീസ് ആണ്. നെക്സ്റ്റ് നമ്മൾ ചെക്ക് ചെയ്യേണ്ടത് എഡ്യൂക്കേഷണൽ മെത്തഡോളജി ആണ്. UK-യുടെ അത്ര തന്നെ റിസർച്ച് ബേസ്ഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ മെത്തഡോളജി ഫോളോ ചെയ്യുന്ന മറ്റ് യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റീസ്, മറ്റ് കൺട്രി കമ്പയർ ചെയ്യുന്ന സമയത്ത് റിസർച്ച് ഓറിയന്റഡ് ബേസ്ഡ് ടീച്ചിങ് മെത്തഡോളജി ഫോളോ ചെയ്യുന്ന കൺട്രീസ് വളരെ കുറവാണ്. സോ നെക്സ്റ്റ് നമുക്ക് ചെക്ക് ചെയ്യാനുള്ള ഒരു പോയിന്റ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ടോപ്പ് എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ ആണ്. കുട്ടികളെല്ലാം തന്നെ ഏറ്റവും അട്രാക്ട് ആവുന്നത് ടോപ്പ് എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ ക്വാളിറ്റി ആണ്. ഇപ്പൊ ഡിഗ്രി നമ്മൾക്ക് എടുത്തു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ 3 വർഷമാണ് നമ്മുടെ ഡിഗ്രി ഡ്യൂറേഷൻ വരുന്നത് അല്ലെ? പക്ഷെ മാസ്റ്റേഴ്സിന് ഇൻ ദ കേസ് ഓഫ് മാസ്റ്റേഴ്സ് പ്രോഗ്രാം നമുക്ക് 1 ഇയർ മാസ്റ്റേഴ്സ് ആണ് UK യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റീസ് പ്രോമിസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ഇനിയിപ്പോ 1 ഇയർ മാസ്റ്റേഴ്സ് മാത്രമല്ല, നിങ്ങൾക്ക് നോർമൽ കേസിൽ നോക്കുവാണെങ്കിൽ 2 ഇയർ പഠിക്കാൻ താല്പര്യമുള്ള സ്റ്റുഡൻസിനാണെങ്കിൽ പ്ലേസ്മെന്റ് ആഡ് ഓൺ ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ള കോഴ്സുകൾ ധാരാളം അവൈലബിൾ ആണ്. യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റീസ് UK എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് മാനേജ്മെന്റ് ടൈപ്പ് കോഴ്സുകൾക്കാണ് കൂടുതൽ ഫേമസ് ആയിട്ടുള്ളത്, അതർ ദാൻ മെഡിക്കൽ ഒക്കെ ആണെങ്കിലും. ഇപ്പൊ മാനേജ്മെന്റ് കോഴ്സുകളിൽ തന്നെ നമുക്ക് MBA, ബിസിനസ് മാനേജ്മെന്റ്, IBM ഇന്റർനാഷണൽ ബിസിനസ് മാനേജ്മെന്റ്, സപ്ലൈ ചെയിൻ മാനേജ്മെന്റ്, MSc മാർക്കറ്റിംഗ് പോലെയുള്ള കോഴ്സുകളും ഹോസ്പിറ്റൽ അഡ്മിനിസ്ട്രേഷൻ, ഹെൽത്ത് അഡ്മിനിസ്ട്രേഷൻ പോലെയുള്ള കോഴ്സുകളെല്ലാം UK യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റീസ് പ്രൊവൈഡ് ചെയ്യുന്ന കോഴ്സുകളാണ്. ഇവയെല്ലാം 1 ഇയർ മാത്രമല്ല, നിങ്ങൾക്ക് പഠിക്കുന്ന സമയത്ത് പ്ലേസ്മെന്റ് ആഡ് ഓൺ ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ള കോഴ്സുകളും എന്ത് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്, UK യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റീസ് പ്രൊവൈഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. സോ പ്ലേസ്മെന്റ് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്ന സമയത്ത് നമുക്ക് കിട്ടുന്ന സ്റ്റേ ബാക്ക് എന്ന് പറയുന്നതാണ് ഏറ്റവും നെക്സ്റ്റ് അട്രാക്റ്റീവ് പോയിന്റ്. അതായത് ഇന്റർനാഷണൽ സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് എല്ലാം കൂടുതലും അട്രാക്ട് ആവുന്ന ഒരു പോയിന്റ് എന്നുള്ളത് സ്റ്റേ ബാക്ക് ആണ്. നമ്മൾ എല്ലാവരും സ്റ്റേ ബാക്കിലേക്കാണ് നമ്മൾ കൂടുതൽ നോക്കുക. കാരണം ആഫ്റ്റർ കംപ്ലീറ്റ് അവർ കോഴ്സ് നമ്മൾക്കൊരു പ്ലേസ്മെന്റ് ഓപ്ഷൻ എന്നുള്ള രീതിയിൽ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ സെറ്റിൽമെന്റ് ഓപ്ഷൻ കൂടിയാണ് നമ്മളുടെ അബ്രോഡ് സ്റ്റഡി എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഡ്രീം കണക്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ളത്. UK ഗവൺമെന്റ് ആസ് പെർ UK വിസ റൂൾ നമുക്ക് 2 ഇയർ സ്റ്റേ ബാക്ക് ആണ് UK ഇമിഗ്രേഷൻ ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റ് നമ്മൾക്ക് അലോ ചെയ്ത് കിട്ടുന്നത്. ഇന്റർനാഷണൽ സ്റ്റുഡൻസിന് 2 ഇയർ സ്റ്റേ ബാക്ക് ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കും. സോ കോഴ്സ് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ചെയ്തതിനു ശേഷം നമുക്ക് ഫുൾ ടൈം ആയിട്ട് വർക്ക് ചെയ്യാനുള്ള ഒരു ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റി ഈ 2 ഇയറിൽ നമുക്ക് എന്ത് ചെയ്യാം, ലഭിക്കുന്നതാണ്. പഠിക്കുന്ന സമയത്താണെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് പാർട്ട് ടൈം ജോബ് ഓപ്ഷൻ അവൈലബിൾ ആണ്. ആസ് പെർ UK വിസ റൂൾ 20 hours per week ആണ് നമ്മൾക്ക് എന്ത് ചെയ്യുന്നത്, ഇന്റർനാഷണൽ സ്റ്റുഡൻസിന് അലോ ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ളത്. സോ നെക്സ്റ്റ് ഒരു പോയിന്റ് എടുക്കുകയാണെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് പ്ലേസ്മെന്റ് അസിസ്റ്റന്റ് നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞു കോഴ്സിനോട് കൂടെ പ്ലേസ്മെന്റ് ഓറിയന്റഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള കോഴ്സുകൾ ധാരാളം അവൈലബിൾ ആണെന്നുള്ളത്. സോ ഇത് തന്നെ നമുക്ക് UK-യിലെ നമ്മുടെ സ്റ്റേ ബാക്കിന്റെ കൂടെ തന്നെ നമുക്ക് ഈ പ്ലേസ്മെന്റ് അസിസ്റ്റൻസ് കൂടെ കിട്ടുന്നത് നമുക്ക് UK-യിൽ ഒരു ഇന്റർനാഷണൽ എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് കൂടെ ഏൺ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്ന ഒരു ബെസ്റ്റ് ഓപ്ഷൻ ആയിട്ട് എടുക്കാം. സോ ഇതിൽ തന്നെ നോക്കുവാണെങ്കിൽ നമ്മുടെ ഒരു മോസ്റ്റ് പോപ്പുലർ അല്ലാന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അട്രാക്റ്റീവ് അതർ പോയിന്റ് ആണ് നമ്മുടെ സ്കോളർഷിപ്പ് എന്നുള്ളത്. സ്കോളർഷിപ്പ് ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് UK യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റീസ് മാത്രമല്ല നമ്മൾക്ക് ഗവൺമെന്റ് ബേസിലുള്ള സ്കോളർഷിപ്സും ഇന്റർനാഷണൽ സ്റ്റുഡൻസിന് അവൈലബിൾ ആണ്. ലൈക്ക് ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് ഒരു 1000 to 5000 pound വരെ സ്കോളർഷിപ്പ് എന്ത് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട് UK യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റീസും ഗവൺമെന്റും ചേർന്ന് ഇന്റർനാഷണൽ സ്റ്റുഡൻസിന് കൊടുക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ഇപ്പൊ ഫോർ എക്സാമ്പിൾ പറയുകയാണെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് കോമൺവെൽത്ത് സ്കോളർഷിപ്പ് എന്ന് കേട്ടിട്ടുണ്ടാവും അല്ലെ. കോമൺവെൽത്ത് സ്കോളർഷിപ്പ്, അതുപോലെ ഷീവനിങ് സ്കോളർഷിപ്പ്, 100% വരെ ഫ്രീ ആയിട്ട് പഠിക്കാനുള്ള ഓപ്ഷൻസും നല്ല അക്കാഡമിക് ഉള്ള കുട്ടികൾക്ക് പോസിബിൾ ആണ്. പിന്നെ മെറിറ്റ് ബേസിൽ ഇന്റർനാഷണൽ സ്റ്റുഡൻസിന് യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റി സെപ്പറേറ്റ് എന്ത് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട് സ്കോളർഷിപ്സ് പ്രൊവൈഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. അലുമിനി സ്കോളർഷിപ്പ് പോലെയുള്ള സ്കോളർഷിപ്സ് എല്ലാം നമുക്ക് ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് ഒരു 1 lakh to 5 lakh വരെ സ്റ്റുഡൻസിന് അവരുടെ കോഴ്സ് ഫീസ് കംപ്ലീറ്റ്ലി ഡിഡക്ട് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട് എന്ത് ചെയ്യാം UK യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റിയിൽ പഠിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നതാണ്. ഓക്കെ, സോ ദെൻ ലാസ്റ്റ് നമ്മൾക്ക് ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്ന ഏറ്റവും നല്ലൊരു ഒരു ബെനിഫിറ്റ് ഇന്റർനാഷണൽ സ്റ്റുഡൻസിന് കിട്ടുന്ന ഗവൺമെന്റ് ബെനിഫിറ്റ് ആണ് എന്ത് ഫ്രീ ഹെൽത്ത് എന്നുള്ളത്. അതായത് ഹെൽത്ത് നമ്മൾ ഇവിടുന്ന് തന്നെ ഇൻഷുറൻസ് അടച്ചിട്ടാണ് പോകുന്നത്. ISH എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയാം, ISH പേ ചെയ്തിട്ടാണ് പോകുന്നത്. ഇന്റർനാഷണൽ സ്റ്റുഡൻസിന് എന്ത് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട് മെഡിക്കൽ അവിടെ എന്താണ് ഫ്രീ ആണ്. വിതൗട്ട് നമുക്ക് ഇനി പേയ്മെന്റ് ചെയ്യാണ്ട് തന്നെ ഇന്റർനാഷണൽ സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് അവരുടെ മെഡിക്കൽ ആവശ്യങ്ങൾക്കുള്ള യൂസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്ന ഓപ്ഷൻ UK ഗവൺമെന്റ് അറേഞ്ച് ചെയ്ത് കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഓക്കെ, സോ ഇതാണ് നമ്മൾ ടോട്ടൽ ഒരു എന്തുകൊണ്ട് നമ്മൾ UK ഇന്റർനാഷണൽ സ്റ്റുഡൻസിന് ഒരു അട്രാക്റ്റീവ് കൺട്രി ആവുന്നു എന്നുള്ളതിന്റെ ഒരു മെയിൻ ഘടകം. സോ നെക്സ്റ്റ് നമ്മൾ ഇൻവൈറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നത് മിസ്റ്റർ പ്രദീപ് ഗുപ്ത UEL യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റി ഓഫ് ഈസ്റ്റ് ലണ്ടൻ ഡെലിഗേറ്റ് ആണ്. യെസ്, hi sir, welcome to Skymark webinar session. Yeah, I would like to, yes. Yes, hi, I would like to invite Mr. Pradeep Gupta, University of East London delegate. Yes, sir, please join.
Am I clearly visible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Hi, everyone. My name is Prateek Gupta. I am the Student Recruitment Advisor at University of East London. And this is not going to be a boring session for anyone. So show me a show of hands. Show me a hands up if you are interested in studying in London and making a career out of it. Come on, come on. I want to see all the hands in the air. Everyone. How many of you want to study in UK, specifically in London? Okay, that's a good turnout. Thank you so much for showing such enthusiasm. Now, most of you have already heard about University of East London, and as the name says, we are located in the east of London, which is one of the best areas to live in the UK. Now, I agree that most of you are planning to study abroad to get a degree, but our focus is not just only on degree, we focus on your career. So even if you go to our website, if you talk to any of our students who have studied in our university in the past, they will give you the same feedback that we are a career-led university. Because we understand that degrees is something which is provided from in each and every university. Even in India, you can get a degree. But what after the degree? That is the main question. After a degree, what kind of opportunities lie in front of you, and what kind of jobs you can do, what kind of business opportunities you have. Everything is taken care of at University of East London. So I'll take questions and I'll answer all the questions in due time. Right now, let me just quickly show you some of the highlights of University of East London. Okay, I'm just sharing my screen. Okay. So this is just a short video on how things work at University of East London and what all we do. Okay, just give me a second.
Hi, sir. The video not shared.
Yes, I'm just playing the video. 1 second.
Yeah.
Let me know if it's playing.
Okay, sir.
Is it visible?
Not yet, sir.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm just trying to share the screen.
Yes, sir.
You shift culture with your hands behind your back. You see a challenge and stare back at it. You share your platforms, whether physical or digital. You look out for the environment. You care about your community and learn skills where it counts. You've got one eye on where tech's taking us and another checking no one gets left behind. You don't need to be shown the way. You just want the tools to find your way. Because you know that what you do today will define tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow looks uncertain. Always has, always will. But you still want to be the change. Start at the University of East London.
So what does this video say? This is not just a promo video about our university. It actually shows our core values, the values that we live with, the values that we want to impart in our students for their future, for their career. And
ഇപ്പൊ ഇൻട്രഡക്ഷൻ സെക്ഷൻ ഒരു യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റികളെ കുറിച്ച് പറഞ്ഞു.
Okay. All right. Sorry, please continue.
No, sir. Hello.
Okay, so I was just trying to, I mean, you can see the screen, right? You all can see the screen.
Yes, sir.
So what I was saying was at University of East London, we are not just focusing on, running a university, but we are also creating people who can run the future. Because we care about the community. We ensure that we are invested, we are completely involved in all the current affairs, everything that is going on in the market. It helps us understand the market better. It helps us what kind of jobs will be available in the future. How we can work with our students and with the employers to ensure that you guys are ready for the job. As I said, we are a career-led university, and that's why our focus is always on getting you ready for the career of the future, not just giving you a degree. Okay, I'll quickly move forward with the ways with which we actually ensure that these things are covered. So,
welcome to the University of East London.
So this video is going to tell you what all we do at University of East London. How do we ensure that you guys are ready for the job? How do we ensure that you guys are ready with the right knowledge that will help you excel in your career and reach the best potential of your truest potential? So let me continue with the video.
London. I want to tell you about our Connected Campus programme, a multi-million-pound investment into all of our 3 campuses to transform them into world-class leading facilities. Well, Connected Campus programme is a term that we've given to really transform the sort of physical environment that students and staff will actually engage in all of our campuses. Well, let's start with Stratford. The most significant change on this site is actually the hospital and primary care unit.
So we've established a simulation environment where they come here, learn, and by the time they see a patient, they actually have experience and they feel a lot more confident with that patient scenario.
This part is for the health students who want to get into nursing course or medical related course. So this facility has specifically been designed for the students so that they can understand how a particular hospital environment works, what steps you need to take as a doctor or as a medical professional or even as a helper, in whichever case possible. We have everything that is required for you to become a doctor.
First university in Europe to have a mannequin called the Lardale Simman 3G+, which is leading technology and has the ability to ventilate, sweat, cry, talk, everything you need it to. We have augmented reality, we have virtual reality, and we use virtual reality for placements, and that means our students can learn on the advanced technology of the future.
Most of my lectures are in this room, and the way they set up the beds and everything is similar to how it is in a hospital. You can tell they've really put thought into it about what the students need to learn. Everything we learn here is what we're going to need in the hospital as well, so we're definitely going to be more prepared.
At USS, we've changed by bringing a strategy lab, a trading floor, a new courtroom.
We recreate court cases, we have mooting competitions, and it's as realistic as possible.
It's the whole atmosphere of the courtroom. You get to see the professional part of it, you get to see what it looks like in real life.
There's been a large investment into Docklands, in particular into the teaching facilities. And I draw out from that the flight simulator, but also draw out the incredible changes within the architecture school, in the way that the entrance and the display areas have been altered, but also choose from there the creative industry investments.
The facilities are definitely a key part of for students to have access to industry level cameras as well as editing suites. When you have an abundance of technology and a choice for students to choose from in terms of the resources available to them, it makes learning a very exciting place.
Phase 1 consisted of both investments into teaching facilities, but also into the environment, creating hearts for the campuses, magnificent changes in the outside environment, seating, the opportunities to talk, to meet, interact with people.
In terms of the facilities, definitely a recognisable change. Different areas where a student can find themselves relaxing or just, some studying time as well. And from a staff member's perspective, if you've had a busy day, I think the facilities, they make you feel so relaxed.
Well, phase 2 will see further enhancements to our teaching facilities. It's absolutely essential that we continue the process of reinvigorating, modernising and creating those world-class facilities that are going to be of the direct benefit of students, so they can learn and thrive and go on to their future careers in an ever-increasingly changing and challenging world.
So we are not just giving you the best facilities available in the market, but we are also working towards even improving those facilities. Now, how many times has it happened that after completion of course, a person goes for a job, and at that time, that person says, I never learned this in the college, or I never learned this in the school. This is where we come into picture. This is why we have such rich facilities available for you guys, so that you do not have to say when you go for work that I never learned it in the school or college. You learned it in the school. You learned it in our school at University of Eastlondon. Let me talk about your career now. So, as I said, as my emphasis have been on career completely, I would like to just add things on how we actually ensure that your career is completely planned. Okay, we have something called as career zone. I'll quickly move to the next video and show you what that is. So just to give you an idea, career zone is like a mini LinkedIn platform, wherein you can get job opportunities, you can get mentorship program. There's too much to do. I'll just show you the video quickly.
Career Zone is an online platform that contains everything you need to launch your career. It offers benefits from the moment you arrive at university. You can log in through your Track My Future homepage or here. Access our regularly updated jobs board to find internships and flexible part-time work to fit in with your studies. Book a one-to-one career coaching session to plan your career, develop your job search skills, or practice your interview techniques and more. And don't overlook our events where you could potentially meet your next employer. To get the most out of Career Zone, log in every day. It's regularly updated with exciting events and initiatives for you to engage with, and as well as interacting online, you can pop in to meet team members at one of the Career Zone spaces in Docklands, Stratford, or University Square Stratford campus. Now that you've seen the platform, meet some of the people behind the screen.
Hi, my name is Venus and I'm a member of the employer engagement team here at the University of East London. Now, our job is to get you up close and professional with employers who will provide insight, guidance, and perhaps even your next job. We update the jobs board daily with roles from employers who want to hire UEL students. You'll find flexible work to fit around your studies, such as paid internships, placements, and
So Venus here works with the employer engagement team. Employer engagement means companies who are actually looking for candidates who can work for them. So job opportunities. So Venus works closely with the employers, with the HR department of each and every organization, ensure that the jobs that are available in those companies are posted on our Career Zone portal every day. So you as a student, you have the responsibility to ensure that you check Career Zone every day, you find out jobs that you're looking for, you keep applying for them. Plus, at the same time, we also assist you in preparing for the interview, not just preparing for the interview, preparing your CV, how would you appear for the interview, what kind of questions will be asked. Everything is covered in Career Zone.
Graduate jobs. Employers come to us because they want to hire you. Just log into the Career Zone every day to find out about all of this and more.
Hi, I'm Patricia and I'm a career coach, and my colleagues and I offer a range of support, from CV reviews, advice on interview techniques, how to handle assessment centres, right through to mock interviews and career planning. In addition, we offer workshops where you can develop everything from your presentation skills to your understanding of what employers want. So to book a one-to-one with a career coach or to sign up to one of our careers workshops, visit Career Zone. Everything you need to succeed in one place.
Welcome to UEL Volunteering. Volunteering is a great way to develop your skills ready for graduate level employment. By becoming a volunteer, you will not only be building your own personal and professional skills, but will also be giving back to UEL's communities and making a real difference to the lives and experiences of London's diverse communities. UEL Volunteering is all about making a difference. We do workshops and presentations, we support students, to meet with different charity organizations. Once you start volunteering, don't forget to log in your volunteering hours and be part of the annual volunteering award ceremony, where you'll be awarded a certificate based on your confirmed hours. Remember to log in to the Career Zone to find about all of this and much more. We look forward to your volunteering journey. All the very best. Good luck.
Hi, my name's Lisa and I'm from the Enterprise and Entrepreneurship team here at UEL. If you would like to start or grow your own business, please do come and see us and we will help you through our events, workshops and one.
So Khadija here works with the entrepreneurship program. I'm sure we all have ideas for the next big startup or the next big business, but we are not just ready for it yet at times. So Khadija here heads the enterprise team, and she helps students to develop the skills required to become an entrepreneur. Not just that, there are idea talks that we have at the university, wherein you can share your ideas, and if your ideas are picked up, you may end up getting an investment at times. So there are people who are open to these kind of options too. Okay, I'll quickly move forward and show you what a career passport is. So when you log into the Career Zone, we create a career passport, which is your unique identity online at the campus. Okay, so I'll just quickly show you what that is.
Log into the Career Zone to access your careers passport, which provides a summary of your career activity and achievements, both inside and outside the classroom, including the...
It not just shows what you're doing, but it also shows your graph, that how you're improving in each and every study, in each and every module that you're learning, and what your competency rate is. So if you are ready for the career, it will show you career ready, the way it shows over here, and job opportunities are available to you. So employers who are looking for candidates, they can directly check your profile and they can even make you an offer at times.
Competencies developed through your professional fitness and mental wealth program. Complete the competency self-audit, which allows you to track your success and further develop the skills needed to launch your career. Start your passport now by logging into Career Zone and taking the competency self-audit. Once complete, you will see a summary of your competencies on your careers passport. Learn about your score for each competency and develop further by completing related learning pathways and activities. Add examples to demonstrate your experience in these areas and pin the key competencies that will help you to advance in your chosen industry. Retake the test at any time to gauge your progress. When applying for jobs, the Career Passport goes above and beyond the traditional CV, making learning more transparent and transferable across sectors. It's a great way to showcase your skills to employers. Please log in regularly to update your skills and access a wealth of career support provided for you on the Career Zone. Good luck with your journey.
That was all I can talk about University of East London. But the best person to talk about the university is you after you have been to the university. Only you can show the real picture of what the university is like. So I'll quickly share a few students who have been to the university. A few of them are working with us at the university now because we absorbed them as employees and they are working for the development of the university. So we have Dhara Parekh, who came in as a student for MSc Computer Science, and what she has to say.
So I'm Dhara Parekh and I'm currently a Master's Computer Science student, and I have also been an alumni student. I finished my Bachelor's with University of East London with first class honors, and I'm working with UEL in International Compliance team as a compliance coordinator. And yeah, that's it. I'm in the first year.
Amazing. So what made you choose the University at East London?
For my master's reason, I would say, like, as I did my 3 years of bachelor's course with this university, and it has been like an amazing experience staying with UEL, especially when you are an international student and you know you need to cope up with a lot of things like work. You need to maintain your like 20 hours work shift, your studies, your projects, everything. So choosing UEL literally helped me in all these aspects. I would say UEL is having a Center for Student Success, which is having Employment Hub, Career Zone, which is like, you know, helping you throughout your way to finish your journey, and also they literally helped me in, like, you know, writing my own CV, developing my interview skills. Then I have had a chance to interact with them, have a personal one-to-one meeting. So this is something like what we are seeking for, especially being an international student. When you are coming from a completely, like, you know, a new country, it's hard, you know, to adjust so quickly, but having such helpful people around you makes your journey quite easy to finish. So basically I'm from India, and selecting university, so I came through an agent. So basically they helped me in selecting my university. So I was having like 3 other universities in my mind. So one was UEL, then I was having DMU, and the other one was University of West London. Now, as considering my course, which was Bachelor's in Computer Science, you can see that UEL is ranked first for the student competition and like the student response. They are ranked first. Then also UEL is BCS, which is British Computer Society accredited, so which is also a plus point when you're looking for universities and a specialization in any course. Then I would add a point about their student satisfaction as well. UEL is considered one of the best university, and in UK UEL is ranked among the 200 youngest universities, which is also, when you are coming from a country like India, you'll keep all these things in mind. So all these points helped me selecting UEL. So we have like more than 90 societies in UEL, including Indian society as well. So I was a part of that as well. So when I first arrived here, I interacted with the hub people, even the ISA team. When I came here for my enrollment, they were very, very helpful during the whole enrollment process, explaining how the lectures will go on, modules will go on. In the sports talk, every term we have one careers fair. So it's like, you know, for an international students, it's very helpful getting socialized with people, with companies, and, you know, increasing your social contacts. It was a very helpful thing. So being an international student, you know, when you arrive here for the first time, you'll be like quite a lot worried about how I'll manage with my course, with how I'm gonna, you know, interact with people, because when I came, I was literally not aware about anything. I was not having anyone here, like no friends, no one. So the people here are like quite interactive. They are very helpful when it is coming to stuffs where, you know, where you are stuck, where you are confused, where you don't know. They even, okay, the teaching thing is at one side, you can say, but they are also giving emotional support, mental support as well. So that I would consider in mind, because when some students might feel homesickness, so that that's the thing. So it was good for me having the Indian society here, not only Indian, the other societies. It helped me, to quickly get to know each other, make friends easily. And then I would say from my job perspective, as I am a part of international compliance. Even there, my colleagues, the international team, it's like they are always ready to help international students.
Thank you so much, Dhara. And we have a few more videos, but because of the time crunch, I'm not going to play them. Just a few more students who were actually who joined in as a student, and after that they actually joined us as an employee. They joined the university. Okay, so I'll just quickly close the sharing, and here we are. So once again, at University of East London, we do not just work with you in giving you a degree, but we also work towards getting you a career. Okay, I will just quickly pause share here and quickly get back to you guys in case you have any questions. So show me a show of hands. How many of you are interested in going to University of East London? A quick show of hands. Okay, so applications are open for January intake. We actually recruit students in 3 intakes: January, May, and September. September starts first for every year. We have already closed in September with over 3,000 Indian students this year, which was a very good number. And we're looking forward to do good in January and May intake also. So please contact your counselor as soon as you can. If you want to apply, you have to apply it right now. There is no other time to apply, because there are limited number of seats for each and every course. The sooner you apply, the sooner your chances of getting into the university increases. Okay. Okay, so please get in touch with your counselor, and thank you so much for being an amazing audience. And if you have any questions, my number is on the website. I would need you guys to do some research. Find my number, call me if you have any doubts, or get in touch with your counselor first. Okay, thank you so much, guys.
Yes, thank you, sir. Yes, thank you, sir. The session was very excellent, and thank you.
You're welcome. If you have any doubts, guys, please get in touch with your counselor. And if you're planning to apply for January, apply as soon as you can. Okay, because we do not want you to miss the chance. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Okay. All the best, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye, sir. Yes. So next, we are going to enter the next session. I would like to invite Mr. Taranjit Singh, our BPP University student recruitment head. BPP University is the most popular university, one of the most popular university in UK, and they are concentrated, very specialized for business management courses and healthcare management field, and also in law. University famous for law courses also. Yes, sir. I would like to invite Mr. Taranjit Singh. Yes, hi, sir.
Hello, everyone. A very good evening. Thank you very much for inviting me for this session. Yeah, thank you very much. And I'm really glad to see so many people here, and it's quite amazing. I was actually listening the sessions that was conducted by UEL and Roehampton, and I was really thrilled to know about these universities. Of course, I do interact with these people very often, but again, it's learning never stops. So you always find something to learn every day. And I'm not sure if Prateek has left or not, but I really want to thank Prateek for this amazing videos. It really gave me a good insight about the University of East London. I think we are just neighbors in terms of the location. They are based in East London. We are in central London. So that makes us neighbor, and of course, competitors as well. So, but again, I think as a education society, it's really important for us to focus on what is more important here, which is your education and your career. That is really more important. And I think one thing my friend Pratik mentioned before he closed the session was to do a research before you take a decision of going to the UK or going to any university for that matter. So it's really important. That's what I tell all my students as well, that you should know what you're getting into. You should know what is the best course that is there for you, that will give you the maximum mileage on your career. You should be the one who should be deciding on which university is best for you, what are the facilities universities providing, what kind of career orientation the university has, and what are the modules and how the university can shape you for your future career. I think that's one thing that I recommend to all my students as well, that they should do the research before getting into any university, or even before you take a decision to go abroad and study. Now, the reason I tell you all this is because going abroad and studying is a decision that you don't take every year or every 6 months. It's something that you do it once in a lifetime. Majority of the population that we have in India, they come from middle class family like you and me, where the parents are saving their entire life, earning money, and they save that money. It's actually their entire lives saving that they utilize to send their children abroad, so that their children can go abroad, get the best possible education, and become the best professionals there are in the market. So if you don't take a proper decision, of course, it not only impacts you, it impacts your parents, it impacts all the people around you who have helped you to be there in the UK. So that's something that you should always keep in mind when you're making these decisions, because it's something that you don't do every day. It's a one-time decision, and of course, you should take it wisely with making sure that you do all the possible research that you can. Okay, so I'm not going to talk too much about the university, because I have a different style of counseling students. When you will listen to me, you will feel that I am more of a business counselor rather than a student counselor, because I think that's how it should be. That's how it should be. I don't want you to force you to get into BPP, or I don't want to tell that you should not go to a particular university. That's not. I'm sure that all the universities in the UK provides the best possible education available in the current market, and every university is unique in its own way. So it's all about what you're comfortable with. I can only tell you, as a counselor, my job is to give you a right direction, to guide you, and of course, at the end of the day, you are the one taking decisions. So I think when Pratik started, I think there is. Sorry about that. There was a pop-up. So he asked a question: how many students want to go to London and study, right? And I saw all the hands in the air, and everybody was excited, and everybody want to go to London and study there. Now, my question is a little different here, okay? My question here is, how many of students that I have here are going for master's program? Can show of hands? Excellent, excellent. So majority of the students that I have here in this session, they want to go to masters. Now, my second question to you will be, why do you want to do masters? I'm not asking you why you want to come to BPP or why you want to go to UK. My question is, why you want to do a master's program? Can anybody in the group can unmute themselves and give me that answer? Anybody?
I think pretty much all the universities over there offer a 1-year PG program, 1-year master program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my question is, why you want to do masters? Why did you decide to do a master's program?
Well, after bachelor's, it's masters.
All right, that's the right answer. That's the right answer, and I'll tell you why it's right answer. Because in India, it's either if you've done BCom or if you've done your bachelor's degree, there is a conception. There is a conception here in India that if you really want to excel in your career, you have to do bachelor's, of course, for your academics, but you have to do masters as well. So in India, it's either BCom and then MBA or BBA or MBA, or definitely that has to have a master's attached to it. Now, which is again, it's absolutely fine, and that's the whole point.
To expand their knowledge of field.
Expand the knowledge, yes.
Of field related to their current areas of professional specialization. And moreover, to study a field they love and to explore future.
Absolutely fine. So that's the correct answer. The last sentence that she mentioned, the statement that she made was is to talk about future. You think about the future. Now, why does a student does a master's program? Believe me, I do seminars and I do conduct a lot of events all across India. And on an average, I meet about 4,000 to 5,000 students every year. And I think I have reached a point where I can tell what mindset a student is coming on with. So I think I have a little bit of idea now. BPP University is a university which thinks about the future. You rightly said, Aishwarya, that students do masters thinking about their future. For academics, they have already done bachelors. If I'm sure in this group, I don't have a single student who want to do a master just to take a certificate and hang it on the wall. I'm sure about that. Nobody wants to do that. They want to do masters so that they can get the jobs easily, right? I think that's the point. You need to get a job easily. That's why you do a master's. Of course, you get a job quickly with a master's degree, you get a good package, you live a good life. That's a fundamental right to have a good life. Now, I'm sure that you have been in different universities, seminars, and you have heard a lot of information about different universities. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you about BPP, what BPP is. I'm not going to talk about the facilities. I'm sure you can get facilities, the similar level of facilities in all the universities in the UK. What I'm going to talk about is this. Let me quickly share my screen, and I'm not going to share too many slides. I just wanted to share one particular slide. This is a slide that I wanted to share with you guys. We have the three different schools. We have School of Health, we have School of Law, and we have School of Business and Technology. Now we are talking about the future, right? When we talk about future, And when we talk about why we want to do masters, we want to do masters to get a good job, to earn good money, and to live a good life, right? Now, if you can look at this particular screen, it says 97.1% of BPP university graduates, they get into employment and they are into a highly skilled occupation within the first 15 months after graduating the course. We ranked #1 against all the 24 leading universities. That's a Russell Group of universities. They have 24 universities in it, and we ranked #1 against them, where our students, after passing their postgraduate courses from BPP University, they get into a highly skilled occupation. And it's quite interesting to see the list here in front of you. We did manage to beat University of Cambridge, Imperial College, Warwick University, University of Oxford, and University of Birmingham, and King's College London as well. So what does this say? What does it say? It says, a simple translation of this particular slide is that if you come to BPP University, you have a higher chance of getting a very good job after completing the course. Now, when I say that, when I say good job, what do you mean by a good job? If you must have read on that slide, it says highly skilled occupation. What does that mean? That means that you will not be working as a cab driver. You're definitely not going to do any job. You're not going to be a cab driver. You're not going to be a waiter at a restaurant. You're not going to be an attendee at a petrol pump. You're definitely going to be a professional lawyer. You're definitely going to be a professional accountant. You're definitely going to be an operations manager. That's what I'm talking about. Now, when I show you, the reason I started with the statistics is to tell you how we do this. A lot of universities will tell you the facilities that they have. A lot of universities will tell you, and they will teach you how to find a job. But here, BPP, we are one of the unique universities in the UK. We are one of the largest business school in the UK with more than 7,000 students currently studying at BPP University. That's in central London itself. Now, I'll tell you how we prepare you for your career. First, I want to talk about our law schools. Now, of course, the mission that we have at BPP University is building careers through education. So if you think about it, what does a student want at this particular stage? There are only two things that student demands. One is a good academic. Two, a good job. That's all it needs, right? That's all they need. And once these two things combine together, of course, you end up having a good salary and of course, living a good life. It could be in the UK, it could be in the US, it could be in Canada or anywhere around the world. Now, talking about the law school, the quality of education that we provide, I just wanted to give a few examples of the quality of education that we provide at BPP University. And I'm going to share some interesting facts that you can make a note of and then do a research and check the information that I'm providing you. The first fact for law school that I have is 60% of our students that we get at law university for postgraduate courses, we get 60% of the pupillage from universities like Oxford and Cambridge. It's quite interesting, and you must be thinking why student completing their graduation from Cambridge and Oxford, they want to come to a university which is BPP University. Most of you must have not heard about BPP University as well. So I'm sure about that. But the reason for that is the trust UK government has in our education system. So does anybody know what is a bar council? It's a barrister council that we call it in India. Barristers are the one who amend laws. Barristers are the one who make laws for the countries and constitutions. They amend the constitutions, and that's what the responsibility they have. In the UK government allocates 1,000 seats for Bar Council every year among all the UK law universities. Now, out of those 1,000 seats, 600 are given to BPP alone. And that's why we attract more pupillage from Oxford and Cambridge, because these students know that once they come to BPP University, they will have a better chance of getting into a bar training course. So we have more seats than any other university in the UK. That's one. Now, talking about the quality of education, let's talk about the career, how we design their career after completing their law graduation courses. 1/3 of the lawyers practicing law in the UK have studied from BPP University. That's the kind of strength we are talking about. That's the kind of reputation we are talking about at BPP University. It's a huge number. 1/3, that's 30% of the lawyers in the UK practicing law have studied from BPP University. That's amazing. That's an amazing fact or amazing figure when we think about it. It's a big country. That was law school. Let's talk about the health school. Now, health school has a direct tie-up with NHS, which is National Healthcare Services. And we run programs which are MSc Healthcare Leadership, which is more into hospital management. We have courses like BSc Nursing that can give you a flavor of adult nursing as well, and you can become a registered nurse in NHS. There are very high possibilities that you will be picked up by NHS from BPP University even before you complete your course. That's what we have seen. So definitely there is a high possibility that you will be absorbed by NHS once you complete the course at BPP University, and that's only possible because of the close relationship and the tie-ups that we have with NHS itself. Now let's talk about the business school. The reason I kept business school as a last is because most of the students that I get from India are for my business schools. We do have programs like management. We have programs like management with project management, management with digital marketing, management with data analytics, MSc Accounting and Finance, advanced diploma route. We have such a reputed courses here in BPP University. Another fact that I want to share with you for business school is BPP is the only university in the entire world with a platinum approved ACCA content. Now, when I say platinum approved ACCA content, that means, and I will tell you how you can find this. If you know, there are a lot of students in South India who are pursuing ACCA in India itself. If you have any colleague, if you have any friend or any relatives who are trying to give the ACCA exams or they're trying to give ACCA papers, all you need to do is go to them, check their textbooks. You will find a BPP logo on it. We have published more than 1 million books all over the world to teach accountancy to ACCA students, and we've been making professional accountants since 1976. That's the kind of quality education we are providing. It's a personal experience. I was in Kerala, I think it was pre-pandemic, that was in February 2020. There were a lot of students that I met. They were pursuing ACCA from Kochi, Bengaluru, Calicut, and there were few students who were pursuing ACCA from Malaysia and Singapore as well, different institutes, but they were doing all the same course. They wanted to come to BPP University. Now I asked them a simple question, why they want to come to BPP University. The simple answer to that was, well, they are already studying in different institutes. They're studying ACCA, but the books that are provided to them are published by BPP University, and it's better for them to pursue the course with BPP University instead of studying through a third party institute. Now, the benefit students get with that is you complete your papers, you give your exams with BPP University, and you get automatic accreditation with ACCA. So you don't have to sit separate exams with ACCA to be a ACCA qualified accountant. You give exams with BPP, you don't pay anything extra, you just pay the tuition fees at BPP University, and you become an ACCA accredited accountant. That's the benefit that you get. Let's talk about the management courses. Now, it's very important. Now, when I say business school, the reason I'm so excited about the business school is because we have tie-ups with more than 7,000 businesses. And you can name any Fortune 500 company, they're working with us directly or indirectly. The business school has such a strong hold in the UK. The top 10 banks in the UK, out of those top 10 banks, we provide training to 9 of them. So not only we teach students, but at the same time, we provide trainings and upskilling courses for these multinational companies as well. These multinational companies like KPMG and Deloitte, and we upskill their employees as well. So if anybody is going to BPP University, maybe you can just check once you are there, maybe you can check with your tutors or program leaders, and you will not be surprised that during the weekend or when you don't have classes, that tutor or program leader is going to KPMG to train other employees. So don't get surprised if that's something that you get to know once you're in the UK at BPP. So that's the kind of quality education we provide. And there are 2 things that happened in the past 6 months. I was there in the UK meeting the university representatives. I was there. I did meet the dean of business school. I did meet the CMO, that's Chief Marketing Officer. I did meet the international director for international admissions, and I did meet a lot of students who went there for education, and I did meet their program leaders and tutors there in the UK. So we were thinking about how we can help the students to build their careers. Now, when we talk about, so again, coming back to the same 2 things that you need, academic and a good job. So academic is something that we provide. We provide internationally recognized degrees so that you can use it anywhere in the world. Jobs is something that a lot of multinational companies are struggling to get. My statement might sound contradicting. Most of the time, you're used to hear that students are struggling to get a job in multinational company, and I am here telling you that multinational companies are struggling to find employees. That is a fact. That is a fact. At the moment, UK needs more than 6 lakh skilled workers at the moment. They're not looking for laborers. You have to keep this in mind. They're not looking for laborers. They are actually looking for professionals. It could be project managers, it could be data analytics, business analytics, it could be professional accountants, statistics analysis, everything that you can think of. Then they need people, they need employees, talented employees. So there are 2 things that we did. One, if you study at BPP University, you will get an opportunity to work in BPP University after completing the course. So BPP have now started recruiting students for their own institute. So there is a possibility that you might get a chance to work in finance, HR, admissions department, or any other department that has vacancies. Second, what we started to do is, as I just mentioned, that we already provide trainings to these multinational companies. What we started to do is, now these multinational companies, they want to hire international students. The only problem with that is they actually don't know how to hire these international students. I know there are some in-campuses drives that they have, and there are a lot of universities who provide campus hiring in the UK as well. But again, you have to think of it in a different way. When these campus hiring happens, they happen in bulk. They are really not looking for a talent. They are actually just filling up the seats that they have. Here, I'm talking about professional lawyers, professional accountants, project managers, operations managers, business analysts. What BPP have started to do is we have started to train their HR department. And I'm talking about all these multinational companies that work with BPP University, who send students for upskilling, who take students for their internships. We are going to train all their HR department on how to recruit an international students and check their skills before they hire. Now, it's about a 1.5-year project, but think about it this way. BPP is making sure that you get a A-level degree in the UK that's internationally recognized, but at the same time, it's creating a path for the students so that once they complete their courses, these multinational companies, they will come to BPP just to pick students only from BPP University. They will not be looking at a bulk hiring, but they will be looking at special talents that BPP students have. So that's an opportunity, and that's how we make sure that your career is secure. And that's what our goal is. We want to make sure that we build careers with education. There is one more unique thing that BPP does. That unique thing, I have already given you the hint, but I just wanted to say that again. We do not hire teachers. I'm just giving you a little bit of time to think about it. We don't hire teachers. We hire professionals. So think about it this way. A teacher has an experience, and no offense, it's a noble profession, and no offense. I'm just thinking practically. I'm just talking in a practical way, where teacher has an experience of teaching students. You will definitely see, you might have experienced and you might have seen in your school days and college days where you have seen teachers staying in one particular school or college for more than 10 years. You must have heard a lot of names and teachers who have more than 25 years of experience in teaching, maybe 20 years of experience in teaching, which is all good. It definitely, there is a different level of experience that is attached to that particular profession. But here we are talking about preparing the students for their professional lives. And we cannot hire teachers who don't have a real life experience to prepare the students for their professional life. The tutors that we have, they have worked in multinational companies. I just want to give you an example. I met the program leader for MSc Accounting and Finance. She is an Indian, but born and brought up in the UK. She is a British citizen. Her name is Bal Garewal. She is the program leader at BPP University. She has worked with KPMG in the past. At the same time, she is still providing training to KPMG as a BPP tutor. So we make sure that you learn from the best who have the experience. Of course, I'll give you a small example, and I think you will be able to relate to this. If you want to learn swimming, what do? I give you two options. One, you watch a YouTube video, or you hire a professional. So what do you think? What will you do? Will you choose the YouTube video or you will choose the professional? I'm sure everybody will start screaming, no, I want to hire a professional. What's wrong with the YouTube video? The YouTube video can give you a good level of tips. It can give you the tips and tricks on how to make the stroke or how to swim. It can give you all the information that you need to learn swimming, right? But the only difference is a professional will get into the pool with you. He will hold you and help you balance your body. That's the difference. And that's the difference that we see when we go to BPP University, when we see these tutors teaching our students, when we see what students did after completing the course, is the result of all that we do at BPP University. This is all that we do to make sure that we become the number one when it comes to future employability and ensure that students get the best possible jobs available in the market after completing their postgraduate courses. That's what BPP does. And I think this should be more than enough for you to make a decision whether you want to come to BPP or not. I will stay a bit longer here. If you have any questions, you feel free to ask me and I will be more than happy to answer those questions. Before I start, I just wanted to tell you that we are still recruiting students for November intake. Now, as I said, BPP is one of the largest institute in the UK now. So we can hire as many students as we want. BPP has become the top recruiter in India, with the highest number of students recruited from India. And we are going to continue that. We are still issuing CASs for November intake. January will open very soon. That will be probably in the second week of October. And of course, no need to rush. We have ample of seats to accommodate all the students that are here available and many more. And definitely the deadlines are pretty much relaxed so that you can plan it properly and you can come to BPP University when you feel it's convenient for you. So there is no rush, there is no pressure. Think about it, do a little bit of research, and then decide whether you want to come to BPP. BPP recruits students throughout the year. We have 3 big intakes: January, May, and September. And these intakes also extends. So September extends to October and November. January extends to February and March, and May extends to June and July. So no need to panic. If you miss one intake, that's absolutely fine. You can come again, apply at BPP University. We will be more than happy to accommodate you. The whole purpose of having so many intakes and having unlimited seats is to make sure that we make good life for more and more students as we can. So thank you very much. You've been listening to me very patiently. Thank you. Really, it's been really a real pleasure seeing you all here, and I can't say how excited I am. So thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Yes, thank you, sir. It was an excellent session. Thank you so much for your valuable time.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, sir. So let's start our spot admission session.
Yep.
Okay. So is that okay to continue here, or is we already created a breakout room? So let's move.
I think it's best that we can put it in a room and then I can speak to the students individually. If before we do that, any student here have any questions, you can ask me anything, not only specific to BPP, but anything in general as well, I will be more than happy to share the information. No, I think students.
Yes, സംശയം ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഡൗട്ട്സ് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ക്ലിയർ ചെയ്യാനുള്ള സെഷൻ ആണ്. Okay, nobody. Okay, sir. So let's start our session, spot admission session.
Yep, please. Yep, let's do that.
Okay, thank you, sir. So thank you so much for your participation. Students, മുൻപ് രജിസ്ട്രേഷന് വേണ്ടി അത് സ്പോട്ട് അഡ്മിഷന് വേണ്ടി രജിസ്റ്റർ ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ളവർക്ക് ബ്രേക്ക്ഔട്ട് റൂമിലേക്ക് ചേഞ്ച് ചെയ്യാം.
Thank you, everyone. Yes. All the best.
Yes. Okay. So breakout റൂമിലേക്ക് മാറാൻ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഇഷ്യൂസോ മറ്റു കാര്യങ്ങളോ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഒന്ന് ഇൻഫോം ചെയ്യാം. ചാറ്റ് റൂമിലേക്ക് വന്നാൽ മതി, നമുക്ക് കറക്റ്റ് ഗൈഡൻസ് തരാവുന്നതാണ് കേട്ടോ.